Civic education plays a foundational role in helping us bridge divides in this country. Generation Citizen partners with school districts to get students involved in becoming positive community change makers while they're in their middle or high school civics class. Our students begin by identifying issues in their community that really matter to them. And over the course of several weeks, they do participatory action research, root cause analysis, and then take action on these issues.
Our project is like how we redesign a CASA to make it more inclusive for people with disabilities, and also we redesigned the back because we saw how other schools had better playgrounds than us.
It's really nice to know that Generation Citizen has helped them find the power in their voice, but then also find the power to change something.
Over here we have the sensory area where people with disabilities could play and hang out. We stand for equity for all.
Instead of having civics be how the bill becomes a law and reading in the books about civics, they actually get to participate.
And right here, we have the opportunity as 16-year-olds or older to pre-register to vote, which is pretty cool.
Whether you're talking about running a campaign for an issue that matters to you, or you're talking about getting involved in making a positive change on your block, you have to work in collaboration with each other.
I kind of learned how it is to do a whole group project and how to manage all this. I was Minecraft lead design. He was CEO. There was budgeting. There was the designers who designed the whole thing.
We've been best buddies since the beginning of freshman year. We've been studying, working, homework, staying after school.
When he gets off track, I correct him, and when I get off track, he corrects me.
At first, it was a little chaotic, but then when we all got situated and found out what roles we were supposed to do, we found out who we work with better. So it was great to be partnered up with people I wouldn't normally work with.
You have to team build to make the Minecraft and everything. A lot of work put into this.
It's very fun. It doesn't necessarily feel like a chore or a homework. It's just honestly our passion, and we love working together.
A lot of times it can be challenging, especially with groups of teenagers, preteens. It can be hard for everyone to come to a consensus.
Sometimes we just have to deal with some opinions that we may not fully agree with, but out of love and respect for one another, we say, you know what? Maybe this is the best.
That's when all the connections start to bridge together. You can now cross over to their side because you now have this understanding of why their issue is important to them and why it could be important to you also.
People are not really educated on certain subjects, and we shouldn't bash people for that.
Not everyone's open to new things. It's just a really human thing that you gotta understand.
They're recognizing that democracy is not about me, it's not I, it's about us. And that enables them to build bridges with folks from different identity backgrounds, different lived experiences, and yes, who may even have different priorities.
My message, particularly around young people, really just learning about their civic power, is that you have it. There's so much value in knowing that you have a voice, you have the ability to make a change, and you have the ability to sort of have a voice in your community.
It's taught me that I can get things done. When Mr. Edelman first told us about this, I was like, how are we supposed to put this whole thing together? But as time went on, when me and Nicholas collaborated with the League of Women Voters, we started to realize that it's not that hard to get done. You just have to be educated and you have to be really eager about it.
When I started, I could not talk to people at all. I could not speak in public. I was very insecure about my accent. I have gained so much self-confidence. If I go back to all the events, all the conferences and everything, every time I see myself being better at speaking publicly. So that's the biggest accomplishment.
When they recognize the responsibility that they have as change makers, the sky is the limit for the impact they can have.
This is the beauty of civics, to have our voices heard, right? To speak up about something. If we have a passion and we have a belief and we're eager to help others, we can accomplish a lot.
Anyone can make a difference.